While Seoul and Busan shine with all the glitz, glam, and K-pop energy you could ask for, there's another side of South Korea that's just as magical. Step back in time to explore ancient palaces, royal tombs, and centuries-old temples that tell the story of Korea's rich past. That's why Gyeongju is the perfect day trip when you're in South Korea. It's a city packed with history, beauty, and breathtaking views. And in this video, we'll show you an easy and affordable way to experience it all in just one day. So if you love travel tips and seeing what it's really like to live in the places you travel, then make sure to subscribe to Lucas World Travel and join us on all our slow travel journeys. Now, the best way to see Gyeongju is with a tour that departs from Busan. This tour takes you an hour north to this incredible historic city, and trust us, it's worth the trip.
Now, our first stop on the tour is at Bulguksa Temple, which was built way back in 771. And this was the main temple of the Silla dynasty.
And because this temple is over 1,200 years old, it's filled with national treasures like these pagodas and these intricate staircases that represent going from daily life to the spiritual world. And I must say, our tour guide did an excellent job of helping us appreciate all the intricate details of this temple.
You want a lot of money? Be sure to pet the boar.
Plus, the temple grounds were calm and serene, with picturesque mountain views. It was the perfect first stop on our trip to Gyeongju.
So now we're heading to Gyeongju village in order to have lunch and to look at the traditional Hanok houses. Now, the majority of the village is filled with commercial cafes and different experiences you can have. You can sign up for noodle making, you can sign up for kimchi making. So there's a lot to explore. And also you can rent a hanbok here. And just across the street from Gyeongju village is the beautiful scenic bridge.
For the most scenic view, take the footpath across the stream.
And you can actually walk on the bridge and see all of the beautiful detail. Plus, the surrounding landscape is just stunning. You definitely want to see it from this angle.
Another unique thing to try here is the Injeolmi Ice Cream at Gyeongju. Here they have a decadent ice cream filled with rice cakes, nuts, and bean powder. It's so decadent, we should have only got one. Now, our tour guide recommended this and she did not lead us astray. This is absolutely delicious. Filled with all types of unique little nuts and gummy things that I don't know what they are, but they all taste really good.
So now we're inside the Daereungwon tomb complex. And back in the Silla dynasty, back in the 700s, they would bury their kings and queens in these mounds. So you see how this one is a double mound behind me? That represents that two royal people are buried there, probably the king and the queen. But in terms of cemeteries, this is definitely a very beautiful one.
They even have one tomb you can go inside.
And you can see all the treasures that they had inside. Look at how much gold they had. Incredible.
So much to my surprise, these mounds are way more beautiful than expected, man. Especially with the way the sun's hitting them so beautifully, lighting them up all bright green. Ah, so stunning.
So now we're heading to the Cheongseongdae Observatory, which was used back in the day as an observatory to study the stars.
After seeing all the historic sites, we headed to Gyeongju Street in order to see all the cute shops and restaurants. On this street, you can get one of the famous 10-cent won breads and watch them be made. Ours was filled with cheese and quite delicious.
So this is what we're working with, a cheese waffly medallion that looks like a 10 won coin.
It's really tasty. It tastes like a sweet waffle.
A sweet waffle with cheese.
I haven't got to the cheese yet.
So you can get these at one of the Bank of Korea little stands. This seems to be a super popular one. Trying a little bit of the street food, that's all that really matters. We can head back to the bus now. So now we're in Daereungwon Palace, and this place is famous for its night views. They have it beautifully lit up, and because of the Wulji pond, the palace reflects beautifully in the water. It creates such a cool atmosphere. Now this tour starts at $55 per person, and it is definitely worth it. It was such a easy, convenient way to see this historic town from Busan, and we went to so many lovely sites and got a more historical perspective on Korea that we didn't get in Seoul actually. All the museums we went to in Seoul didn't go back to the Silla dynasty, so it was good to go back to 500 and 700 AD in order to learn what life in Korea was like back then.
It's pretty interesting. I really enjoyed it. I'm exhausted. Right now, I can go home and go to sleep. But it was very well done. You're going to have a lot of fun if you take time to take the tour. So yeah, just enjoy yourself. It's kind of easy going for the most part, but it's a long day.
Yeah, that's another positive of the tour, I'd say, is that they did allow us enough time in each place. So we would have a full hour of free time. So I felt like it was still enough time to do and see everything we wanted to do, try all the food. Not too much time that we felt bored in places. So that was a positive.
We finished the night by returning to Gyeongju Bridge in order to see it beautifully lit up at night.
So if you're interested in taking this tour for yourself, I'll include the link to it in the description box below. All right, world travelers, well, that's our journey, and good luck in planning your own. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you can get more travel guides from Asia and from all around the world. Until next time, check out our full South Korea playlist on the right there. As always, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for sharing with all your travel pals, and happy travel planning. Until next time.